Yep, today we are doing a breakdown of Distance. The remix Distance by Jay Rox. It features AY, it features RayVanny. It's produced by KenzVille Marley. I mix a song and mastered it. So I've been getting so many requests, like people have been bombarding my DMs on Instagram and on Facebook, Twitter, not so much. But yeah, so I had to bring the breakdown on how I mix a song. Okay, so this song was produced by KenzVille. The original features Kanso from Kenya. This is a remix which features AY and RayVanny from Tanzania, and yeah, recorded on three different setups, three different studios. I mean, three different studios worked on it, and here we are when we got everything together now, trying to make everything work and have a cohesive mix to make sure that you guys enjoy the music now. So, Jay is a visionary, he's smart. Don't underestimate that trust. So, he pretty much put this all together, and now he said, okay, you know what, it's you, the final hands, this is your song, mix it, make it sound lacquer. And there's always that pressure to say, okay, I need to deliver, I need to make sure it sounds lacquer. But if you overdo things, you kill the music. That's it. Never overdo anything, because the music lies in it being music, not exaggeration, because the more you exaggerate it, the more you kill yourself. You know what I mean? Don't kill the vibe, don't kill the music. Always make it simple. The simpler, the better. Okay, that's just the key that I know with music. The simpler, the easier, the better. As long as it stays musical, don't overthink things. It's a good job done. So I know I sound very weak, huh? So without further ado, twende tuangalie mix yetu. So niko na beat hapa. Sijui kama nimeweka, I didn't put anything on the beat. I didn't put anything to the beat. The only thing I did was RayVanny and AY did some cuts to their version, so I had to replicate them and make them my own and say, okay, this fits in the mix here. So my job was to do the vocals first, but I also added a few Foley stuff to spice up the mix. But let's start with the important mix. The job I was given for that's to make the vocals sound cohesive. Okay, so going to bypass on my vocal chain, and this is a pretty much same vocal chain as the one you have seen before. So firstly, I started with the usual rolled off, gave it some highs here. How much did I roll off? I rolled off 132.
I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions. Eh. Which a man chilling man, niko oman ninakula zangu biriani.
Also did a bit of light compression. You see, just the ratio 3 ratio, attack 160, 175 release here, and just cut just.
I make million. The more you hit, the more
the compressor is not even hitting, but yeah, it's there.
I make million.
Then the usual compressor again, the other comp.
I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions. Eh. Which a man chilling man, niko oman.
I'll say this again. This is not a fancy compressor. These are not fancy tools. These are tools that almost everyone has access to. But I use them in a way that I want them to make my sound, or I want them to make the sound work. So it was just like compression. I mean, one ratio, negative 13.5 threshold.
I make million.
Just some light compression, just like holding the picks up there.
I make million.
So
started from the bottom, now we here.
So
pull up in a new sedan, goddamn suit of man. I apply pressure on those that.
And then I guessed.
Pull up in a new sedan, goddamn suit of man. I apply pressure on those that I pressure.
And then my usual, I had to take out the harshness and the boxiness, and also de-ess it a bit. Because the thing is, I'm trying to make this sound like one cohesive recording. Okay, one cohesive recording. So
sejali na wafungia vio, I make millions.
So this is without anything.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make
This is just with how much you have now.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions.
But you see, it loses certain frequencies, but again, it will gain those back as we go in the chain. Because I'm trying to make a cohesive thing. I'm trying to make it sound. I'm trying to make this vocal sound cohesive and also sound in your face. Also give you that, you know what I mean. And then the C6.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more you hit.
So I remove this too.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million.
You see that we've got all these frequencies like in the low end, mids, and instead of me EQing those out, I would rather tame them, the boxiness, the harshness, and also come with them on a multi-band, put them down a bit, just compress them a bit.
Sejali na wafungia vio.
So we had some bleed, which made me use the NS1.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions.
Then the Vox kind of like added everything back.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions. Wicha man chili man, niko Oman, ninakula zangu biriani. Wanaroga upate kidogo.
And then I did some parallel compression, which is the vocals going into the 1176 acting as a parallel compressor. So
sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions. Wicha man chili man, niko Oman, ninakula zangu biriani. Wanaroga upate kidogo. Ukipata.
So this is just to bring the vocal up in the raw mix, as we are going to hear later on. And then I use the S1. I learned this trick from Rick Carson. Shout out to you. Just like spread the parallel channel to make sure that the vocal is also not using a doubler, using a spreader. You are able just to separate the frequencies proper like that.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more.
It's subtle. It's not something that you hear too much, but it's just subtle. Then I de-essed the parallel channel.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more.
Because I didn't want the highs introduced by the 76 to go back into my vocal chain. So if we play everything in context with the music, you go bypass it all.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions. Wicha man chili man, niko Oman, ninakula zangu biriani. Wanaro.
So you see, it's just something like that, just subtle. It was just a subtle touch, but it went a long way. Okay, it went like a long way. So is
sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions. Wicha man chili man, niko Oman, ninakula zangu biriani. Wanaroga upate kidogo.
So then I introduced a delay. This is pretty much cutting off the highs and the lows. Then
sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions.
I wanted the vocal to hit before any effect hit, so I made sure it was a subtle touch, because if any vocal hit, I didn't want that in my face. I wanted that to be something that you feel, not here. Okay. Then I also brought in the reverb.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million. Sejali na wafungia vio.
I'm spreading this a little.
Sejali na wafungia vio, I make million.
So if you notice, these are things that you don't hear like as a vocal goes in.
Sura ya pesa, sauti ya mitonyo. Natafuta sio.
So with all the things that are in the music going on also in the background, it's also just having a touch of it, but not at an excessive rate. Then I added the Valhalla delay here.
Sura ya pesa, sauti ya mitonyo. Natafuta sio kibisho.
I added this to the vocal channel. I don't know why, but these were happy mistakes that I wanted to open it on another channel. It came there. I was like, okay, let me leave it here. I also did the same with the Valhalla room. Just short.
Sura ya pesa, sauti ya mitonyo.
So if I bypass everything.
Sura ya pesa, sauti ya mitonyo. Natafuta sio kibisho. Wanga wanateseka na kuchonga midomo. Sijali na wafungia vio. I make million. The more you hit, the more I make more billions.
So we have these backends here, which I did the same processing. I just did some compression. I just opened the vocal. I was just like, okay, the vocal preset here, and then cut off some lows and lifted some highs just to make them more audible. Because this is without.
Sure.
So if we have a lead. If we have a lead going on, when we have the lead going on there, we don't hear that.
Tonyo, natafuta sio kibisho. Wanga wana.
But when you bring
Tonyo, natafuta sio kibisho. Wanga wana.
So it was just bringing them up in the mix, like frequency-wise. It's pretty much the same processing on all of them. I did not change anything. And then I just did some fancy panning there. You all know what panning is. Same thing, same chain also applies to AY.
Make big money to we say aliyeko juu mfuate uko juu singoje na utapofika juu kaza kamba usilege.
So you see, like everything worked for everyone. You see, you need to understand, like, don't do more. I actually did something on this one. No, this one is the intro, and no, this is JayRox's voice. So it worked for everyone and made everyone sound like we're in the same room, in the same place, same mic and everything. It might work for me, it might not work for you. Try it out, it's simple.
Started from the bottom, now we here. To Nazid make big money. Check Sassanator Hero.
So this is like everything that I've done on RayVanny's voice, I did on AY's voice, and I also did on JayRox's voice.
Have you noticed? I've been pushing for this. From a bucket list of raps, I've been trying to flow this. That one try.
So we play everything in context.
Those the Itasha, the event guy Fisher. Mama, have you noticed? I've been pushing for this. From a bucket list of raps, I've been trying to flow this. That one try to upload this, but I ain't rapping for them. That one try to flow this, it's never popping for them. Drop it like.
So coming with this, there's one thing that people ask is an instrument. No, it's actually a voice. It's a voice. It's not an instrument, it's a voice. I also thought it was some kind of synth. On discover it's a voice, so it goes
Distance. I cover distance. Oh.
And then I also added this into the beat. So this thing is just to make it sound, I don't know, just to give it some vibe.
Wanaroga upate kidogo, ukipata wanakuwa mbogo, kumbe wanakulamba kisogo, amwaka huu watotaki.
And then also added a lot of these. There is this vocal mad.
Daily, I keep a distance. I cover this. Popping for them. Drop it like boom.
Then we have all these simple flanging percussions. We have got this. So it's just instead of the beat just sounding like flat, I just give it like wow. Also comes here. It was just assisting the actual row that's in the song. So there's So instead, I wanted to have more like a drum, something like, just to give it like a transitional feel to it. We have, what do we have? We have a lot of elements in here. These fancy. We have look at how far we went. And then there goes my tag. I was like, my tag. So it's pretty much a simple song, simple mix.
Why mona abi on the daily? Mako.
So let's go through it again. We bypass everything.
Why mona abi on the daily? Mako. Dolo. Why mona abi on the daily? I keep a distance. I cover distance. Oh, I keep a distance. I cover distance.
And here's one funny thing. The song you hear, I just did some fancy widening here. But the song you hear just went through a limiter. I didn't master it in any way. Just the limiter worked. So just went through a limiter. That's everything you hear.
Why mona abi on the daily?
That's a lie. I actually mastered it. I mastered it on a different window, different project. One day I'll do a breakdown on how I master my music. But this was just there to help me during the mixing process to make it sound loud.
Why mona abi on the?
Same with the
Why mona abi on the daily?
with the widener, but
Why mona abi on the daily? Mako.
so that's again. We're just going through. We're gonna go through
Why mona abi?
the before and after to summarize.
juu kaza kamba usilege. Tanzania inatetema, oh inatetema. Zambia inatetema, oh inatetema. Cover distance down paka Wisconsin, soba paka chini.
So yeah, happy. The song is in the link to the video is in the description box below. Also, like, subscribe to the JayRox YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter. My socials are in the description box too. Follow me on Instagram to make these requests, because I wouldn't be if I didn't get more than 15 requests, I wouldn't have done this. So if you want to be hearing this, you want to be getting this, I'm out here. I'm your man. I'm a people's person. So hope you enjoy the breakdown. Toaya nimemaliza. So hope and pray. Tunasubiri ingine tena. So have a good day, have a good evening, have a good night. Thanks for watching. Peace.